Hello everyone and welcome to Talk Chinese Culture in English. I'm Lin. The topic today is the four great inventions. In ancient times, China has made great inventions, especially the four great inventions, which are widely regarded as inventions changing the world. The four great inventions of ancient China are papermaking, painting, gunpowder, and compass. Are you familiar with 学富五车? It is a Chinese idiom describing a learned man. The story behind it concerns a scholar named Hui Shi, who lived during the Warring States period. Books at that time were made of wood or bamboo slips, so they were heavy and occupied a lot of space. Reading at the time needed not only brain work but also physical strength. These materials were either too heavy or too expensive for widespread use. A high-ranking official in the Eastern Han Dynasty, Cai Lun, invented a kind of cheap plant fiber paper, which was made of cortex, broken fish nets, and cloth. Since then, paper has been popular among common people. The invention and use of paper brought about a revolution in writing materials, paving the way for the invention of printing technology in the years to come. Before printing was invented, people had to rely on handwriting to reproduce a book. It was very slow and errors easily occurred. To overcome these shortcomings, Bi Sheng invented the movable type during the years between 1041 and 1048. Bi Sheng's invention made printing faster and easier than before. Later, movable type of metal and wood was made and widely used. Gunpowder is called 火药, meaning flaming medicine. Unlike papermaking and painting, the birth of gunpowder was quite accidental. It was discovered in the 9th century, while the alchemists were searching for an elixir of immortality. Then people found out that a mixture of sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal could produce a massive explosion. At the end of the Tang Dynasty, gunpowder was being used in military affairs. Later, in the 12th and 13th centuries, gunpowder was spread to the rest of the world.
Everybody loves fireworks. The lights, the colors, and of course, the big boom. But the history of fireworks isn't all hugs and celebrations. Long before epic fireworks displays, chemists in China invented the key ingredient that propels those bright lights into the sky. That invention was what we now call gunpowder. Our story begins back in ancient China in the mid-9th century, where early Chinese alchemists were trying to create a potion for immortality. Instead, what they created was a flammable powder that burned down many of their homes. They quickly realized that this black powder, which they called fire medicine, was precisely the opposite of something that would make you live forever. In these early days, the Chinese hadn't yet figured out how to make the powder explode. It was simply very flammable, and their armies used it to make flaming arrows and even a flamethrower. But once they figured out the right proportions of ingredients to create a blast, they began using the powder even more, creating fireworks to keep evil spirits away, and bombs to defend themselves against Mongol invaders. It was these Mongols, most likely, who spread the invention of gunpowder across the world. After fielding Chinese attacks, they learned how to produce the powder themselves, and brought it with them on their conquests in Persia and India. William of Rubruck, a European ambassador to the Mongols, was likely responsible for bringing gunpowder back to Europe around 1254. From there, engineers and military inventors created all kinds of destructive weapons. From bombs to guns to cannons, gunpowder left its mark on the world in some pretty terrible ways, in contrast to the beautiful marks it can leave in the air.
Natural magnets were employed in China as direction-finding devices. This led to the first compass, called Sinan, during the Warring States period. In the Han Dynasty, compasses consisted of a bronze on which 24 directions were carved and rods made from a natural magnet. Such devices were in use until the 8th century. In the Song dynasty, Shen Kuo described the floating campus suspended in water, a technique which minimized the effect of motion on the instrument. This enabled the campus to be used for sea navigation for the first time. The invention of the campus promoted maritime undertakings, and its use soon spread to the Arab world, and then to Europe. In modern times, we have 4 great new inventions, creating a more dynamic and human-friendly society. The 4 great new inventions in modern times are bike sharing, high-speed rail, electronic payment, and online shopping. These 4 things have made the daily life of the public more and more convenient.
走过来就一脸 amazing， 怎么街上单车一排排，全程随便骑？
手机扫天扫地，钱包显得好多余，一切都怪二维码，从来没人带现金。
就算过了3个月都没有思乡情绪，老闯网络 APP， 因为一切都在这里。
大包小包别想吃，以为走到天明，咱们作为还没人，就从上海到北京。
如果有人爱你，请把他们带回去。新的4大发明，全世界传的流行，耳边吹奏的演练卡，随时轻松的骑行，有网购和欧购，地球人的距离为零。
助理我要 at me， 请把他们带回去。新的4大发明，惊艳世界，改变流行。移动支付无现金，各两地贴地飞行，花车带着支付宝，高铁属于我出发为敬。
Do you have the experience of riding the yellow car? Alright, let's watch the video together.
Hey, Sally. It's good to see you.
You too. I haven't seen you in a few days. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm busy with schoolwork. How about you?
I am working on a report about the 4 new great inventions.
I know the 4 great inventions of ancient China. I've never heard of the 4 new great inventions.
It's a hot topic on the internet.
Tell me about that.
Sure. The 4 great new inventions are bike sharing, high-speed rail, electronic payment, and online shopping. Thanks to the technological innovations, these new inventions have made the daily life of the public more and more convenient.
Great. I would like to know how to use the shared bikes.
To get started, you have to have the shared bike application ready on your phone. When you get into the application, you see a map on the front page showing available bikes nearby. Following the direction, you walk to your bike.
And then?
You scan the QR code on the bike with your phone. That is to unlock the bike. Then it is ready to go. The application will start the timer automatically.
How to lock the bike?
When you reach the destination, you manually lock the bikes.
Ah, that's great. And how do I pay?
The mobile app will stop the timer and calculate the cost. You may need to confirm with the amount and pay in your WeChat.
Wonderful. We can use it anywhere and anytime we want.
Yeah, we do not need to worry about traffic congestion.
That's a great point. I believe it promotes a low-carbon lifestyle as well.
Innovation. Innovation. An innovation is the introduction of something new. Innovation comes from Latin innova, from renew, whose root is novus or new. It can be used for either the act of introducing something new, as in a company that rewards creativity and innovation, or something that is newly introduced, like an innovation in microchip design. It was once used in the science of revolution, but now you're most likely to hear it in relation to technology or new ways of doing something. The vegetarian burger was an innovation which was rapidly exported to Britain. Automatic. Automatic. Having the capability of starting, operating, and moving independently. An automatic sprinkler system. An automatic car wash. Menu. Menu. Menu means operated by hand rather than by electricity or a motor. There is a manual pump to get rid of the water. Confirm. Confirm. The word comes from the Latin con, means together, all together, and firmer means make firm. So confirm originally meant to make something altogether firm. When you need to make sure before you leave that you have a reservation, you often call ahead to confirm, to make sure that your tickets or space are set aside for you. Alex called the restaurant to confirm their seats. Here's our super sentence. You have to have the shared bag application ready on your phone. To have something ready in the sentence is used to indicate to have finished work on something, so that it is ready. Well, I'll have something ready for you, such as quotations, catalogs, and samples in a week or so. Here's our keyword of the day. Innovation, automatic, menu, confirm. All right, hope you enjoyed the lesson today, and we'll see you again right here.